What's up, creepers and geekers? Christy, Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? Oh, that was nice. Please forgive the angle. I got you inside my drive pedal. You know, the four knobs, I get you right between them. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to avoid the inevitable discussion. So now that we have a good amount of distance between when I first got the Amico and it being fresh news and it not so much being fresh news, and you know what, the fact that I expected a lot more from it as far as like negativity and shit. I gotta say thank you guys, fucking for real. I mean, you guys, I expected hell for a long time. And the first couple of weeks was what I thought I was going to be dealing with always. But, you know, you guys have been fucking rad for the most part. Some people come out and they do the whole, hey, how's it going? Oops, I forgot I'm probably not supposed to. Guys, stop it. It's okay. It's okay if you ask. If I'm within reason, within the papers and the legals and the... I have no problem telling people it's going well. Or, you know, I had a little bit of a snafu, but it's being worked on. Or, you know, whatever. I don't mind doing that once in a while. But, you know, but you guys have been fucking rad. You know, and I figure since it's been long enough. Excuse me. I got a boo-boo healing here. Let's start addressing topics that I wanted to talk about anyway. And maybe once in a while I'll throw in a gameplay video. I really want to do Astro Smash. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. But, and this is also a question I want to put out to my fellow Amico tester dudes and dudettes if there is one out there. I don't know everyone who has one, so. But, you know, whether you want to mention it privately or do a reply video. Has this question come up to you? Like, are people asking you to fucking sell the thing? Because I'm not going to lie, I've gotten a few emails. When I first got it, it was a little bit more. I'm not really going to get into the general emails. I'm so-and-so from so-and-somewhere, and we do such and such, and we understand that you have this, and if you ever want to sell, please think of us. And this is why we feel that we would, whatever, you know. Let's try to make it like pulling the heartstrings and all that shit. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty annoying at first, but then it kind of fizzled away. I haven't gotten one for a couple of weeks, I think, now. Watch this, I'll get fucking buried with them tonight. I bet you every time I mention it, I'll get fucking emails. But here's another idea. And I am making this after I finish my take. And I'm going to try to splice it in somewhere it might make sense. So I'll try to be as fucking brief as possible. I'm going to put up an image that I made the other day. One of my goals, I used to call it a dream, but I was told once that a dream is an unobtainable goal. So one of my goals is to open a hot dog shop. I ran like a little sandwich place in Arizona for a few years. And I don't want to go so far as to have like grills and all that shit. I really just want a gourmet hot dog, you know, natural casing and all that stuff. And Italian beef. That's it. Dogs, Italian beef, chips, Pepsi. Yes, Pepsi. Fuck Coke. And that's it. And I'm going to call it the Digital Dog. I know what you're thinking. Oh, you're probably going to sell it to start that. No. I'm going to let the universe tell me whether or not I deserve to have the hot dog shop. If I earn it, I earn it. If I don't earn it, I don't earn it. And that's really all there is to that. But I'll fucking rad with it being a nice acrylic case above the, you know. I have to take it home every night, though, so it doesn't get stolen. The main thing I wanted to talk about, guys, also forgive me. I have this weird stutter thing now. I don't know if it's a medication thing or if it's I just finally lost my marbles. But every now and again, my brain won't let me start going. Duck, 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 duck. I'll try to edit it out as little as possible, okay? At least you get a fast forward button, all right? All right. Topic of, all right, and I call it in television Armageddon. Doomsday scenario. And they shut their doors and the monies are gone completely and the peoples are gone and Whatever the scenario is. Whether it's a legal thing or they just couldn't make it happen thing or someone, you know, whatever. So it is indefinite that the console's not coming out. There's no one to really come after me. Or they just outright say, thank you, keep the fucking thing. You know, thanks for keeping the faith. Here's your fucking participation trophy. Which, you know, and the more and more I think about it, and I've said the words multiple times. But they've never really truly felt true up until the last handful of, you know, whatever, that whether it's a good part or a bad part or just a meh part, anything in between there, what we have in my home here, about 15, 12 feet to my left, is a piece of video game history, regardless. And at some point, which I don't think is going to be a lot, but at some point there's going to be a monetary value. Should it be mine and nothing else is out there but the other testers, however many fucking units are out there? Something to think about. It really is. It really is something to think about. Now, I've said in the past that I'm just going to put it in a box and toss it up into the attic, and that's not necessarily true. That happens, I probably will stop playing it. I want to preserve it. I really do. There are some pretty hardcore fucking collectors out there. And since there aren't that many of these things, you know, on the planet, it would really be up to the dude holding the thing or the dudette holding the damn thing, really what the value would be, you know? I'm not traditionally the type of guy who does put a monetary value to any of my stuff. No, I think what I'm going to do with it, should it become mine 100% legally and all that bullshit, I'm going to enjoy it for maybe a little bit longer, but I'm going to unplug it and I'm going to put it back in its original packaging and I'm going to go back to the video, because that was the first time I opened it. I swear on my kid's eyes. That was the very first time I opened that box and touched my console, the one I have in my home. Pack it all up nice, maybe even protect every little thing in a dealio, because again, you know, the physical edition thingies going in another box with it, they're all going to get in its own little Rubbermaid thing. I might even put moisture packs in there, you know, along with the 3D printed stand and anything I have. The little pouch I got back here for the controller will go right the fuck in there. And I'll keep it in a storage-like scenario in the main part of the house, because that's the most climate-controlled area. You know, it gets cold sometimes, it gets warm sometimes, but not like the attic in the fucking basement. I don't want moisture anywhere near it, or any extreme heats frying anything on the inside of it. I don't know if that's a thing, but I do know Super Nintendos, if they're in garages and shit for too long in the heat, they go caca. I just remember that from when I was collecting. So, what scenario would I sell it? What scenario would I sell it? If, again, going back to the ridiculous offer, you know, I would take something like that, but kids' college, I don't know. I mean, it's rad to have it here, but it has no value to me. So I suppose if we could do some good, Alzheimer's Association could also do that. Auction off that. Fuck it. At that point, I'd paint it. I'd paint it and have someone pinstripe it and shit. But I don't know. I just felt like it was important to get that topic out of the way, and I'm glad I finally did. In fact, this is so important, I'm going to pin it. Hopefully, if I can remember how to do it, to the welcome page on my channel. So this is one of the first things people see. I hope you appreciate that the thumbnail came before this. I'm really proud of that. And I was going to make this video. I just didn't know how I wanted to approach it until I saw a meme with the two characters and the code open and everything. I said, that's my thumbnail. I'm making that video today. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Wherever in the world you are, I hope you're doing well. No, seriously. And, you know, thumbs up, thumbs down, all feedback to the Creep is positive. I can't thank you guys enough for being so rad during all this. Even in my live, no one brings it up. I don't mind people bringing it up, honestly. I'm going to answer what I answer. I'm not going to answer what I'm not going to answer. And if you're being a smug prick about it, I'm going to respond accordingly. That's all, you know, I mean, that's all I've ever been. That's all I ever will be. So, guys, I can't say enough. Thank you for watching. And until next time, I hope you're doing well. Take care. Creep it real. Pick in hand. And bye-bye. You bitches. No, seriously. Bye-bye.